Hello again. As we enter the new year, the nights may still be cold and dark, but here at Talking Pictures TV, we have plenty to encourage you to stay indoors and keep warm in front of your telly. Laughter, fear, surprise, Joan Collins, Michael Aspel, and our very own Caroline Munro. Are you ready for all of this and more? Then we'll begin. The mistress of the Cellar Club, Caroline Munro, is back with something new and exciting for your Friday night entertainment. This season begins with a weekly visit to one of the most lauded television series of the 70s, Doomwatch. Originally shown between 1970 and 1972, Doomwatch centres on the government's Department for the Observation of Measurement of Scientific Work. This agency's main goal is to protect the world from scientific developments designed to cause harm. Very on topic during the Cold War. The stars are John Paul, Simon Oates, and our good friend Robert Powell. And it wouldn't be the Cellar Club without a thrilling film to round off the evening. The first film in this season is The Monster, also known as I Don't Want to Be Born. It stars Joan Collins, Ralph Bates, Eileen Atkins, and Caroline Munro herself. Staying with things spooky, we find Michael Aspel and his team asking if some very odd happenings are strange but true. Each week, Michael Aspel, a very reassuring presence, if ever there was one, introduces us to some true story of unexplained phenomena. Reincarnation, ghosts, aliens, vampires, they're all there. But do you believe in any of them? With the help of reconstructions and interviews with these who were there, strange but true, might make the most skeptical of us change our minds. Who knows? Time for some laughter with a veritable parade of the best comedy acting talent of the 1950s. Orders Are Orders was made in 1955 and stars, among many others, Peter Sellers, Brian Reese, Raymond Huntley, Sid James, Tony Hancock, Bill Fraser, and Eric Seitz. Chaos ensues when a film company making a new space film near an army barracks and asks for the soldiers to perform as extras. This does not go down well with the commanding officer, I can tell you. Director David Portenghi started his career as a ballet dancer and choreographer. I think this is why he understood comic timing so well, and how he was able to get the best from such a large ensemble cast. But it's those personalities who ensure us some top-flight laughs in Orders Are Orders. The Claim, made in 2000, is a beautifully filmed drama set in the years after the California gold rush of 1849. Directed by the superb Michael Winterbottom, an Irish prospector has grown so rich he has even founded his own town, the splendidly named Kingdom Come. The arrival of a woman and her daughter in his town threatens to unravel his perfect world. The acting in The Claim is first class. The award-winning Peter Mullen is superb as Daniel Dillon. Trust me, it's one you'll not want to miss. As you know, it always cheers my soul to see your many letters and emails coming into Talking Pictures TV HQ. Dear Sarah and Noel, it was so good to see Travelling Man back on television. This series holds a special place in our household as it was first shown in 1984, which coincided with my meeting my wife at the publishing company where I worked on Inland Waterways magazine. Travelling Man was filmed around the waterways of the Northwest, the upper reaches of the Trent and Mersey Canal and Preston Brook in particular. Unsurprisingly, I suppose, as it was produced by Granada Television, based in Manchester. I owned my own canal boat at the time and regularly cruised the waterways in that area. It was interesting to see some of the locations used in episode 1, which now have been changed out of all recognition, mainly for the better. Anyway, thanks for digging up this series out from the vault of nostalgia, and keep up the fantastic work on the channel. All the best, Chris Cantrell. Canal boats seem to be all the thing at the moment, and it was beautifully shot, and I'm sure will prove very popular with all our viewers. The Spider and the Fly from 1949 is a film I adore. I can never understand why it's not better known, especially as it was directed by the masterful Robert Hamer. The film stars Eric Portman, Guy Rolfe and Nadia Gray, and is the story of a highly unusual love triangle involving a policeman, a bank robber and his female accomplice. The Spider and the Fly is a film that really deserves our attention. With this talent involved, I promise you, you will not be disappointed. Is it too late or too early to show Father Christmas again? Believe me, the Santa Claus in The Silent Partner is far from being a cuddly chap. This 1978 film stars Christopher Plummer, with Elliot Gould as the bank teller who sees the robberies as a chance to make a quick buck on the side. This leads him deeper into crime. Christopher Plummer had tried very hard to shake off Captain Von Trapp after the success of The Sound of Music, so I imagine he relished the chance to play a proper villain. There's the odd, really shocking moment, but there's also plenty of dark humour to enjoy. Of course, these choices are just a small selection from the many great films and shows coming up on Talking Pictures TV over the next 2 weeks. If you want to know more about what's happening at Talking Pictures TV, why not subscribe to our weekly newsletter, which drops into your mailbox every Sunday. If you'd like to write to me, you can get in touch via email at noel@talkingpicturestv.co.uk. If you prefer to put pen to paper, the address to write to is Talking Pictures TV, P.O. Box 592, Kings Langley, Hertfordshire, WD4 4DB. I'll be back with you soon with more of what's coming up on Talking Pictures TV. Until then, happy viewing. Let's hope we can work out what is strange and what is true.